session on introducing SoFi, a firm that is transforming the Indian IT market. Now, before I invite the speaker on stage, let's watch a quick overview video.
Corporate world, seemingly one of the safest environments on earth. But for some of us, it can be dangerous and unexpected. Every company has one role which is reserved only for the brave. The human resources recruiter. So, how can you save your HR from drowning under the river of CVs and avoid the high probability of missing that one elusive, perfect match? It's simple. Meet SoFi. This is not SoFi. This is Ron, the CEO of the company that created SoFi. Ron will help demonstrate how SoFi will change your life. SoFi immediately analyzes high volumes of CVs and efficiently sorts the most attractive candidates by their professional compatibility score. You can filter candidates by their degree, previous employer, location, and even by source. In addition, SoFi can redirect applicants to better match positions that they did not apply to. Once you've found a good match, you can easily export CVs to start the process. SoFi also reports back to you with practical analytics that helps your company save time and money. SoFi, never miss a good match.
I'd now like to call Ron Starinsky, co-founder and CEO ICV. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ron on stage.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for sharing for the beautiful opportunity. I'm excited. And as we said, we're here to introduce you SoFi, a powerful tool that can transform the recruitment industry. And just a little bit about us. We're a startup, 30 employees. We're from Israel, small country a little far from here. And in the last few years, we have been examining the recruitment industry. We wanted to understand what are the biggest pain points, and we wanted to be able to harness the power of technology to help you, the gatekeepers of our companies, the most important people we have today, because let's be honest, it's all about the people today in our companies. And what you do is the most important job, is getting us the most important resource, the best people to our companies. And we decided to investigate and research, and we went and decided to build natural language processing abilities to help us do what we do best and to analyze and understand the CVs and to analyze and understand the job description. And we created machine learning algorithms that could be able to predict the compatibility of the best applicants to every one of our positions. And while doing so, and as I said, we are from Israel. And when you think about it, Israel, just for some perspective, we have approximately 180,000 IT personnel. And if you look at the global industry today of IT, the US has approximately 6 to 7 million, China and Russia have 5 to 6, and that leads me to why we're here today. India is the center, is the world-leading IT industry today. There is approximately 40 million IT personnel in India, which is more than the entire global market together. This is where everything happens. And the amazing IT personnel work for amazing companies, such as the companies you see behind me. And it's all up to you. And that exactly leads me to one of the biggest pain points today. When you have so many IT developers and amazing developers, that gets us to the point that there's so many CVs. And every position we have, there's a lot of people that we need to go over to get to the right people to the job. The shortlisting becomes very, very tiring, very tedious, and very inefficient. And that's exactly when you see the metrics of what we do on a daily basis becomes irrelevant. Because when you think about it, when you see CVs that vary all the way from 2 pages to 52 pages, and you know CVs could be very long, and we need to read them and put time into reading them, it can take us a lot of time to analyze each one, each and any one of them. 10,000 CVs, when you take a 3-minute, approximately for each CV, could go up to 30,000 minutes of putting into just going over our CVs in our database to find this one elusive perfect match. And when you get to it, it's $500. It's so much time we put into only the basic part of the recruitment flow. We didn't even get to the interview part. This is the basic part and the most fundamental stage in the recruiting. When we put so much time into it, it could be only for 1 or 2 positions. So we are wasting a lot of our time on this stuff. And when we put all of this time in this part, think about what happened to our metrics. So we need more recruiters to analyze all of the CVs that we got. We need to put more manpower in it in order to do what we do. And on top of that, the time to hire, which is crucial today, goes up between 45 to 90 days, which is impossible for us, because let's be honest, every time somebody comes to you and tell you, hey, we have a new vacancy in the company, he needs it yesterday. They never tell you, okay, I need this person in a week, in 2 weeks, in 4 weeks. They already need it. So nobody is doing the position that is missing right now. And the cost per hire and the cost per not hire are just going up and up and up. And of course, the turnover as well. And the problem with that is if you look on the screen, all of the arrows point up, but in this case, it's not a good thing, it's a bad thing. And that leads us to the point of what we are doing and why we're here today. When you think about it, we can harness the power of AI, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. And just imagine we can take all of the CVs you've ever received in the company. You received them a month ago, a week ago, yesterday, it doesn't matter. And just imagine we can throw them in an AI factory that would read the CVs all the time, analyze them, filter them, match them, sort them, and then only push back to you the relevant CVs that you can see for every one of your vacancies, the best and the most suitable applicants for each one of your positions every time. So if you have 10,000, 20,000, 200, it doesn't really matter in your database, the system would be able to optimize it and only show you the most relevant ones, so you would just pass this stage of wasting a lot of time. And that's exactly why we're here and what we do, as you saw in the video. We are bridging the gap between your companies and the most attractive candidates. We are giving you the ability to analyze high volumes of CVs in real time and to never miss a good match. I'll give you an example. If you have a position A in the company a month ago and 2 applicants were at the shortlisting and 1 was recruited and 1 was not. Today, when we have position B active, maybe the applicant a month ago, he's the best fit today, but we might have forgotten about him. And that's exactly where the technology could assist us with not losing a very good match and a good opportunity to move forward in the company. And that's exactly how the technology today, and we talk a lot about how AI influence and help us do what we do, and that's exactly when it kicks in and help us empower it. And we want to empower the HR because it's the most important thing we have today. And if we look about it, what could be done in 45 seconds by AI, which is the time I'm going to read this slide. So what could be done? AI could be reading thousands of CVs with context and syntax, analyze all the candidates' resumes and the job descriptions, sorting the best candidates by their true professional score, and then match all of them to all of our positions, filter them by our specific preferences, then select the best one, top 5, top 20, and export them to start the process in the company. I just mumbled for 45 seconds, but the AI could be able to just expedite all of the recruiting process for you at the same time. And that leads me to a test case we did here in the Indian industry. We took a company with 2,000 CVs at a given time and 14 positions. They had an issue, they wanted to fill them very, very fast. So we threw everything to our system, and in less than 5 minutes, they managed to export the top 5 to each one of the positions. 14 days later, all of the positions were filled. And that's exactly what we're trying to accomplish here and why we're here today. We want to help and expedite the processes, because when we manage to expedite the time to hire, everything becomes better. We are managing to increase the revenues, we are managing to decrease the advertising budget, and so on and so on and on. And we're here today because we are launching SoFi to the Indian industry, and we're offering everybody a 3-month trial. We're more than happy to do so. I have my colleagues here with me, Elad and Amit, in the front row. If you want, we can approach us at any time. In 2 hours, I'm actually leading a roundtable. Please feel free to join us. And I just wanted to thank Shrem again for the opportunity. And Dhanyavad and Namaste, everybody.